Hey guys, Monday, start of a new week, um, September 16th, right? 2024. I was thinking about giving a day off from pull-ups. I'm going to plug my way through one more cycle, and then guys, whatever I top out at, maybe it'll be really low. Um, then I'll take the day off. I probably won't test for a max, but I'll start the program over, and then get back with it. For whatever reason, it seemed to be experiencing a bit more inflammation through my back, my upper body, even my hamstrings. I don't know why. But we're going to see. No, the goal isn't to work through it, but work with it and see what I can come to the other side, which I normally can. But we'll see. Anyway. I'm going to start with pull-ups. Today is just 5 reps, I believe. I'll double check, it might be 6, but I think it's 5. So it'll be 5, 3, and 1, or 6, 4, 2, whichever the case may be. I'll let you know in a minute. So it's going to be 5 reps to start. I got 20 minutes on the clock, 21 minutes on the clock. 3 sets of pull-ups. Today's the second day of get-ups. A little worried about the get-ups. We'll see how they go. I'm going to keep it light. I worked up to the 18 kilogram for 2 reps yesterday. Probably stick with the 16 all the way through. And then burpees, whatever time I have left. Alright, I'm going to hit the go button, guys. Five reps. Better. A little more explosiveness. Felt like it was back. Not great, but better. Take about 30 more seconds. Just 3 reps. Need a little more rest, not because I need it so much for recovery, but I want to come into each set feeling crisp. Trying to regain that explosiveness. Take a minute, 2 reps to finish. Not exactly sure why my hamstrings have been feeling so sore. Just 2 reps coming up, guys. Alright guys, I'm going to proceed up to 6 tomorrow. We got 16. I'm going to get started in 17 minutes on the clock. since I've done Navy SEALs. So I'm just going to do, I think I'll have 7 minutes on the clock. Who needs the whole thing to get like 25 SEALs? Easy day, easy reps. Not going for reps per minute, just counting them one at a time. Alright, maybe I'll start at 7:15, nasal breathing. That's it. 30 reps. I'm trying to make that as much as a restorative session as I could. Alright guys, I'm done. I got a easy second round of yoga coming up. It's the second time I do yoga, my yoga asanas, I should say. If I say yoga, by rights I mean the completion of yoga, which is my entire day, which is my entire life, which is meditation, breath work, asanas, the ethical principles, withdrawal of the senses, which I incorporate in my, obviously, meditation practice as we're turning inwards, my pranayama as I focus on the third eye and I turn myself inward away from thoughts as much as possible. And as well, when time permits, and I need to make it permit more, yoga nidra, non-sleep, restorative rest. And it's a great way of practicing pratyahara, which is the fifth limb of yoga. It's what bridges the gap from the physicality of yoga, or the apparent physicality of yoga, all the way to samadhi, which is the full end result of reaching. I don't want to say attaining, I shouldn't even say reaching, bliss consciousness. And that's our ever-present reality. It's awareness itself. It's being aware, and being aware that we are aware. And each time we slip into the gap as we meditate, we bring a little bit of that essence, of that reality with us. It stays more present with us. Each and every time, hopefully in the course of a lifetime, we're retaining it on a daily, moment to moment to moment basis. So, that is how the path of yoga, according to Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, helps us deal with the entirety of karma. Karma is sort of inescapable. It's not punishment, it's not retribution. I find myself talking more and more about karma because I always see every day, karma's going to get you. I believe in karma. Karma exists regardless of if it's believed in or not. And no one is punished by their karma. They simply live the results, the consequences of their karmic action. And karma means action. So every thought, as Emerson said, a thought is the ancestor of every action. Everything begins with a thought. From samadhi, bliss consciousness, absolute stillness, comes a thought. Sometimes repetitive thoughts. Sometimes a thought, an impulse so strong that we act upon it, and then we act upon that, and we act upon that, and we have the course of life spread out in front of us, spread out behind us. We can't escape it. Not only that, we are in the midst of other people's karmas because we're a intermingled, a interdependent world, cause and effect. But really, we could just say there's one cause, and everything is an effect, an effect, an effect, an effect. And what's that one cause? The one cause is the making of the world, of the universe as we know it, which is projection. And we are projecting in yoga the five afflictions. Five afflictions, or the kleshas, are our attachments. We could even say addictions, our addiction to our attachments, all the things that we are attached to. Basically, being right. We are attached to our worldview. Everything that we are averse to, which is everyone else's worldview, everyone else's opinion, everyone else who doesn't agree with us. And then we have our attachments, our aversions. We have the fear of death. The fear of death is because we believe that we are a small, limited being, separate from each other, separate from the source, which leads to the fourth, which is fear of death. Because if we are small, insignificant, and apart from each other, then it's that little thing, the ego, that is eventually going to die. So the ego tries to maintain its apparent reality through projection. Finally, we have ignorance. That one, we are ignorant of all of that, of all that's going on in our mind at every moment. Two, ignorant of who we truly are, which is a selfless self. Emptiness. Impermanent as this, but permanent as life, as everything. According to yoga. Mostly Buddhism as well. And then we have A Course in Miracles. It simplifies the process. We're projecting fear. Projecting fear because we believe that we are small and insignificant egos. And that's all. So we have that guilt that we are so small. We have that guilt that we are looking out for ourselves and only ourselves. And we are projecting all of that in the form of judgments, in the form of resentment, in the form of pettiness, really. That's the world we live in. And that creates the karmic run of events that we're caught in. Of Course in Miracles says, well, they agree with yoga, be aware. And in that awareness comes perhaps the only choice that we have, and that is to extend ourselves in love. That's it. We extend ourselves in love. Every moment we can choose, in the language of the Course, which is steeped in Christianity. It's not Christian by nature, though. It's more Buddhist, more Vedanta, Vedic Vedanta by nature, non-duality. The only choice that might ever be present is the choice, again in the language of the Course, in the crucifixion of us and the world, pettiness, violence, all that stuff, or in each moment we choose the resurrection, which is the rebirth of who we are, which is love, unconditional love. Our choice, maybe the only choice, depending on your view of free will. If you see everything from that yogic perspective, who is it? What is it? Could possibly have free will? If we are so caught up in the mechanics of the mind, all of these things taking place without us even being aware of them, that we are reacting to our aversion, we are reacting to our attachment, we are reacting to the fear, to the pettiness, to the guilt, to the anger, to the resentment. Where is there room for choice? What have you truly chosen? Everything's sort of been inherited. All of our thoughts, all of our beliefs, all of our opinions, we've gotten from parents, from siblings, from neighbors, from clergy, from books, from teachers, from media, social or otherwise. So, we pause. Just pause. When you pause, dip it into that gap, you're free of karma. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. You're even pausing kumbaltai, breath retention. You're even pausing in between breaths. Nothing's happening. And now that one and only choice that we might have, fear or love. We get to pick. Alright guys, with that, I'll see everyone later.